111 to Swami Brahmananda, Marie, 11th October 1897. My dear Rakhal, I feel I have been working as if under an irresistible impulse for the last 10 days, beginning from Kashmir. It may be either a physical or a mental disease. Now I have come to the conclusion that I am unfit for further work. I now understand that I have been very harsh to all of you. But I knew, however, that you would bear with all my shortcomings. In the mutt, there is no one else who will do so. I have been increasingly harsh to you. Whatever has happened is now past. It is all the result of past karma. What is the good of my repentance? I do not believe in it. It is all karma. Whatever of mother's work was to be accomplished through me, she made me do, and has now flung me aside, breaking down my body and mind. Her will be done. Now I retire from all this work. In a day or two, I shall give up everything and wander out alone. I shall spend the rest of my life quietly in some place or other. Forgive me if you all will, or do what you like. Mrs. Bull has given much of the money. She has implicit confidence in Sharat. Do the work of the mutt with Sharat's advice, or do as you will. But I have all along been like a hero. I want my work to be quick like lightning and firm as adamant. Likewise shall I die also. Therefore, kindly do my work for me. No question of success or defeat enters here at all. I have never retreated in a fight. Shall I now? There is success and failure in every work, but I am inclined to believe that one who is a coward will be born after death as an insect or a worm, that there is no salvation for a coward even after millions of years of penance. Well, shall I after all be born as a worm? In my eyes, this world is mere play, and it will always remain as such. Should one spend 6 long months brooding over the questions of honor and disgrace, gain and loss pertaining to this? I am a man of action. Simply advice upon advice is being given. This one says this, that one says that. Again that man threatens, and this one frightens. This life is not, in my view, such a sweet thing that I would long to live through so much care and caution and fear. Money, life, friends and relatives, and the love of men and myself. If one wants to enter into work fully assured beforehand of all these, if one has to be so much ridden with fear, then one will get just what Gurudeva used to say. The crow thinks itself very clever, but it cannot help eating filth. Well, he will get that. After all, what is the purpose behind all these? Money and wealth, mutts and institutions, preaching and lecturing? There is only one purpose in the whole of life: education. Otherwise, what is the use of men and women, land and wealth? So loss of money or loss of anything else, I cannot bother about, and I will not. When I fight with girded loins. That much I fully understand. And I also understand that man, that hero, that God, who says, "Don't care, be fearless. O brave one, here I am by your side." To such a man God, I offer a million salutations. Their presence purifies the world. They are the saviors of the world. And the others who always wail, "Oh, don't go forward. There is this danger. There is that danger." Those dyspeptics, they always tremble with fear. But through the grace of the Divine Mother, my mind is so strong that even the most terrible dyspepsia shall not make me a coward. To cowards, what advice shall I offer? Nothing whatsoever have I to say. But this I desire, that I should find shelter at the feet of those brave souls who dared to do great deeds even though they failed to succeed, of those heroes who never quailed nor shirked, of those fighters who never disobeyed orders through fear or pride. I am the child of the Divine Mother, the source of all power and strength. To me, cringing, fawning, whining, degrading inertia and hell are one and the same thing. O Mother of the Universe, O my Gurudeva, who would constantly say, "This is a hero," I pray that I may not have to die a coward. This is my prayer, O brother. Utpatsya testi mama kopi samana dharma. Certainly there is, or there will be born one equal to me. Someone or other will certainly arise from these thousands of devotees of Sri Ramakrishna who will be like me and who will be able to understand me. O hero, awake and dream no more. Death has caught you by the forelock. Still, fear not. What I have never done, fleeing from the battle, well, will that happen today? For fear of defeat, shall I retreat from the fight? Defeat is the ornament the hero adorns himself with. What, to acknowledge defeat without fighting? O mother, mother, Not one capable of even playing second fiddle, and yet the mind filled with petty self importance. We understand everything. Now I retire. Everything I leave in your control. If mother sends me men again in whose heart there is courage, in whose hands strength, in whose eyes there is fire, real children of the mother, if she gives me even one such, then I shall work again, then I shall return. Otherwise, I shall take it that, by mother's will, this is the end. I am in a tremendous hurry. I want to work at hurricane speed, and I want fearless hearts. I have rebuked poor Sarada severely. What to do? I do scold, but I also have much to complain. Almost suffocated by short breathing, standing and standing, I have written an article for him. It is all good, otherwise, how will renunciation come? Will mother in the end kill me with attachment? I have offended all of you. Do what you want. I bless you all with a full heart. May mother enshrine herself in your hearts as strength. Abhayam Pratishtham, the support that is fearlessness. May she make you all fearless. This I have seen in life. He who is overcautious about himself falls into dangers at every step. He who is afraid of losing honor and respect gets only disgrace. He who is always afraid of loss always loses. May all good attend you all. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. 112. To Swami Brahmananda, Marie, 12th October, 1897. My dear Akhal, I wrote at length in yesterday's letter. I think it desirable to give you special directions about certain matters. 1. To all those who collect money and send it to the mutt, the acknowledgement of the amounts will be issued from the mutt. 2. The acknowledgement must be in duplicate, one for the sender and one for filing in the mutt. 3. There must be a big register in which all the names and addresses of the donors will be entered. 4. Accounts, accurate to the last pi, must be kept of the amounts that are donated to the mutt fund, and fully accurate accounts should be obtained from Sarada and others to whom money is given. For lack of accurate account keeping, see that I am not accused as a cheat. These accounts should afterwards be published. 5. Immediately go and register a will under lawyer's advice to the effect that in case you and I die, then Hari and Sharat will succeed to all that there is in our mutt. I have not yet got any news from Ambala, whether Hari Prasanna and others have reached there or not. Give the other half sheet of this letter to Master Mahashay. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. 113. To Sister Nivedita, Jammu, 3rd November 1897. My dear Miss Noble, too much sentiment hurts work. Hard as steel and soft as a flower is the motto. I shall soon write to Sturdy. He is right to tell you that in case of trouble I will stand by you. You will have the whole of it if I find a piece of bread in India. You may rest assured of that. I am going to write to Sturdy from Lahore, for which I start tomorrow. I have been here for 15 days to get some land in Kashmir from the Maharaja. I intend to go to Kashmir again next summer if I am here and start some work there. With everlasting love, yours, Vivekananda. 114. To Swami Brahmananda, Lahore, 11th November 1897. My dear Akhal, the lecture at Lahore is over somehow. I shall start for Dehradun in a day or two. I have now postponed my tour to Sindh, as none of you are agreeable to it, and also because of various other obstacles. Somebody has opened my 2 letters from England on the way, so don't send me letters any further for the present. Send them after I have written for them from Khetri. If you go to Orissa, then make arrangements that someone will do all the work as your representative. Say hurry, especially now, when I am daily expecting letters from America. Perhaps the will that I asked you to make in favor of Hari and Sharat has now been made. Probably I shall leave Sadananda and Sudhir here after establishing a society. Now no more lecturing. I go in a hurry straight to Rajputana. The establishment of the mutt must have precedence over everything. Without regular exercise, the body does not keep fit. Talking all the time brings illness. Know this for certain. My love to all. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. 115. To Swami Brahmananda, Lahore, 15th November 1897. My dear Akhal, I hope you and Hari are now in good health. The work in Lahore went off with great eclat. Now I go to Dehradun. The Sindh tour is postponed. I have yet no news whether Dinu, Latu and Krishnalal have reached Jaipur. Babu Nagendranath Gupta will collect subscriptions and donations from here and send them to the mutt to meet expenses. Send him regular receipts. Let me know if you have received anything from Marie, Rawalpindi, and Sialkot. Reply to me care of Postmaster, Dehradun. Other letters you may send me after hearing from me from Dehradun. My health is good. Only I have to get up at night once or twice. I am having sound sleep. Sleep is not spoiled even after exhausting lectures, and I am doing exercise every day. There is no trouble at all. Now come on, work with redoubled energy. Keep an eye on that big piece of land in all secrecy. We are making regular efforts so that big Utsava can be held there. My love to all, yours affectionately, Vivekananda. P.S. It will be a very good thing if Master Mahashay will write now and then about us in the Tribune, so that Lahore will not become cold again. Now it is quite warmed up. Spend money a little economically. Pilgrimage expenses should be borne by you personally. Preaching and propaganda expenses should be charged to the mutt. V. 116. To Swami Premananda, Dehradun, 24th November 1897. My dear Baburam, I got all news about you from Hari Prasanna. I am specially pleased to hear that Rakhal and Hari are now quite well. Now Babu Raghunath Bhattacharya of Tehri is suffering very much from some pain in the neck. I also have been suffering for a long time from some pain at the back of my neck. If you can get hold of some very old ghee, then send some of it to him at Dehradun and some of it to me also at my Khetri address. You are sure to get it from Habu or Sharat, lawyer. Address it to Babu Raghunath Bhattacharya, Dehradun, NWP, and it will reach him. The day after tomorrow I am leaving for Saharanpur, from there to Rajputana. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. P.S. My love to all. V. 117. To Swami Brahmananda, Delhi, 30th November 1897. My dear Akhal, part of the money that Miss Muller promised has reached Calcutta. The balance will come afterwards in a short while. We have also some amount. Miss Muller will deposit the money in your name as well as mine with Messrs. Grindlay and Company. As you have got the power of attorney, you alone can draw all the money. As soon as the money is deposited, you yourself with Hari go to Patna and meet that gentleman and by some means or other influence him. And if the price of the land is reasonable, buy it. If it cannot be had, try for some other plot of ground. I am trying to get some money in these parts too. We must hold the big festival on our own plot of ground. Remember, this must be your first and foremost work, come what may. You have shown great pluck. The work you have done these last 8 or 9 months does you great credit. Now you must see to it that a mutt and a center in Calcutta are steadily established before everything else. Work hard to this end but quietly and in secret. Get information about the Kosipur house also. Tomorrow I am going to Khetri via Alwar. My health is good, even though I have caught a cold. Send all letters to Khetri. My love to all. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. P.S. What about the will I asked you to make in favor of Sharat and Hari? Or will you buy the land and other things in my name, and I shall make a will? V. 118. To Swami Brahmananda, Delhi, 8th December 1897. My dear Akhal, we shall start for Khetri tomorrow. Gradually the luggage has greatly increased. After Khetri I intend to send everybody to the mutt. I could get done through them none of the work which I had hoped. That is to say, it is quite certain that none of them can do anything if he always remains with me. Unless each goes about independently, he will not be able to do anything. The fact is, who will care for them if they are in my company? Only waste of time. So I am sending them to the mutt. Keep as a fund for some permanent work the balance of the money left after the famine relief. Do not spend that money for any other purpose. And after giving the full accounts of the famine work, note down thus, so much balance is left for some other good work. Work I want, I don't want any humbug. To those who have no desire to work, I say, my dear fellow, now go and follow your own way. As soon as I reach Khetri, I will send you the power of attorney with my signature if the document has reached there meanwhile. Open only those letters from America which bear the Boston postmark, not the others. Send all my letters to Khetri. I shall get money in Rajputana itself. No cause for anxiety on that score. Try energetically for the piece of land. We must have the celebration on our own ground this time. Is the money in the Bengal bank or have you kept it elsewhere? Be very careful about money matters. Keep detailed accounts, and regarding money, know for certain that one cannot rely even on one's own father. Give my love to all. Write to me how Hari is doing. Recently I met at Dehradun the Udasi Sadhu, Kalyan Dev, and a few others. I hear the people at Rishikesh are very eager to see me and are asking again and again about me. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. 119 to Swami Brahmananda, Khetri, 14th December 1897. My dear Akhal, I have today sent your power of attorney with my signature. Draw the money as early as you can and wire to me as soon as you have done so. A Raja of a place in Bundelkhand named Chhatrapur has invited me. I shall visit the place on my way to the Mutt. The Raja of Limdi too is writing earnestly. I cannot avoid going there also. I shall make a lightning tour of Kathiawar. That is what it will come to. I shall feel great relief as soon as I reach Calcutta. There is no news from Boston as yet. Perhaps Sharat is coming. Anyway, whenever any news comes from anywhere, write to me immediately. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. P.S. How is Kanai? I hear that his health is not good. Pay special attention to him and see that nobody is unduly bossed over. Write to me about your health as well as Hari's. V. 120. To Swami Shivananda, Jaipur, 27th December 1897. My dear Shivananda, Mr. Settler of Girgaon, Bombay, whom you know very well from Madras, writes to me to send somebody to Africa to look after the religious needs of the Indian emigrants in Africa. He will of course send the man and bear all expenses. The work will not be congenial at present, I'm afraid, but it is really the work for a perfect man. You know the emigrants are not liked at all by the white people there. To look after the Indians and at the same time maintain cool-headedness so as not to create more strife is the work there. No immediate result can be expected, but in the long run it will prove a more beneficial work for India than any yet attempted. I wish you to try your luck in this. If you agree, please write to Settler about your willingness and ask for more information mentioning this letter. And Godspeed to you. I am not very well, but I am going to Calcutta in a few days and will be all right. Yours in the Lord, Vivekananda.